Hey, how everyone doing out there? I hope everyone out there is having them a safe and blessed Sunday. Um, y'all have to excuse how I look. I have been a little emotional today. Thinking about my brother and sisters, that have passed. So I've been trying to, keep it together, and keep it moving, and things like that. But sometimes, you can get emotional sometimes, not only for me but for anyone out there. So things like that happen sometimes. So I've been trying to keep it together and things like that. But I hope you all out there is having y'all a safe and blessed Sunday. But I want to get on here and talk about an important video. um I done already done one video, talking to y'all about 2025. I see is more and more people um, starting to stand up and speak about this stuff. Like I say, when 2025 hit, a lot of things is gonna change, but we don't know what those changes will be. All we can do is people is sit back and wait for the outcome and see what it's gonna be. But like I've been telling y'all, that's why I've been telling y'all to try to get your credit right. Try to work on starting your own little business and all that type of stuff because all of those things matter. When they, like I say, as y'all can see that they is implementing robots more into our lives, and they know that eventually, these robots is gonna take completely over. Um, I've been telling y'all this for the longest, and now we getting closer and closer to that. But yeah, we'll be a lot of things changing. And like I said, I'm the type of person I like to see everyone doing good. We don't need to be trying to tear each other down or not wanting to help someone else. We in a time to where we can't afford to be like that. As people, you got to understand. Let the truth be told. Is us at the bottom versus those at the top. So you have to understand what is going on here. But the fact where we outnumbered that is where they have all the ones at the top have all the money and resources and all that, and all us at the bottom. We trying our best, to come together and compete against these things. But like I told y'all, a lot of these things that they put on us as people, all we have to do is not comply. Like not comply. They trying to, like I said, um they want to have they want to have control of everything. So you have to understand what is going on here. But it's gonna you have to see, you have to learn to walk by faith and not by sight, because this is a spiritual battle. But at the same time, you have to understand that it's man. It's another group of people that's putting all these things in place. So you have to understand what's going on here. Like I say, man put a price on everything. Like I've been telling y'all, they tell us what we can and can't do to a certain extent. And you will have to always answer to someone. You see what I'm saying? Like, what do we have system, us as people, what do we have the money and resources, so well we can do this to the ones at the top. So you have to understand how this goes. Um we have to, it seems like everything in this life, we have to fight for it, and we have to go through so much stuff. But you got to understand, man, you know they the ones that put these things on us, and then they expect us to try to get out the best way that we can. So I'm just trying to get people to understand that. But yes, in 2025, a lot of things will change is already changing. Like I said, when they can give you all these different services and things like that. I'm speaking of the government and the ones that's in control. When they have all these things that they can give you, they can also take it away as well. So you have to understand what is going on here. Um, you got days coming and going. You know, so you have to understand what is going on. Everything that man tampers with is corrupt. And you have to understand that. But God, I be trying to tell y'all over and over, everything that we is going through down here on earth, it is not God ain't meant for us to go through all this, but another group of people put us in these situations. So you have to understand that um and and it's not our fault as people. The only thing that we own is the power to come together. um so you have to understand what's going on here. I'm looking. Let me see. I'm looking at the comments. I'm getting crazy comments. Some of y'all put just anything. I don't understand what y'all be putting, but I don't respond to messages that don't make no sense to me. But anyway, but for those that's out there that's really in tune, and trying to get an understanding of what's going on. You have to look at everything from a spiritual standpoint. On what's going on, because like I said, they trying to the government and all them, they are gonna affect us as people. To understand that they decide how they want to service us, what we can and can't do. You see what I'm saying? That's why, and the reason why all these things happen is because um we've been stripped from everything. Like we've been stripped from we've been, like I said, that we ate off the land and all that. We wouldn't even have to be going to no grocery stores and all this type of stuff. We knew how to survive without the things that the government gives us. Like if we knew how to do those things without them getting in the way of that, the better off um we'll be. But I'm just trying to get people to see what's going on here. It's like we all, and I'm not saying everyone, but I'm just saying it's like the majority of people is just sitting back and just waiting to see what's gonna happen, and nothing is being done. All we have to do is don't comply. That's the answer to all this stuff. If you hear something or something like that and it doesn't sound right to you, then don't do it. And that's just common sense. If something, we have to say no to a lot of these things. You see what I'm saying? Things that's gonna, like I said, they already have us paying bills the rest of our life. Who say to do that? You see what I'm saying? Who say to pay bills the rest of your life? Who said they got you paying land taxes the rest of your life and nothing is being done about it? You know why? Because a lot of people still sleep. A lot of people is still in a coma, and then some people just they go stay like that to the end. And I'm not trying to degrade no one or nothing like that, but I'm just saying at some point we have to start thinking for ourselves, or we just go like with me myself. I don't pay light bills and water bills and all that. Why? Because I think outside the box. I'm not finna follow trend because I see everyone else doing it. You have to understand they the ones put this system in place for us to do all these things. So the more that they service us and the more that we rely on them, the more power that we giving them over us, the more that we do these things. So I'm just trying to get people to really see these things and see what's going on. All you have to do is just do research for yourself and get get details about things for yourself. Don't always go by what someone else says, but get understanding, for yourself. And I'm just trying to put these messages out here because when y'all see these things take place, then you will be like, you were right. So I'm just trying to um bring these things to people's attention because I know what's going on. I'm not we have been so conditioned. We've been conditioned and brainwashed, and we walking around with veils over our face. That's what we doing. And we don't know nothing. Like we don't know what's going on. Like we don't they these people is building up things that's gonna that these you gotta understand, these people at the top, they trying to wipe us out, and wipe real people out, and they trying to bring robots in the picture. So you have to understand what's going on here. God didn't approve them to create robots and all that to take the place of real humans. All this is man doing. And that's what I'm trying to get people to see. Oh, this is man doing. You got to be a critical thinker. You see what I'm saying? Um, they done took everything natural away. That's why I say everything has been tampered with. Everything has been tampered with, and I'm trying to get people to see these things. Like I said, it don't matter if this video just reach one person. It don't matter. At least I know that it touched someone and they thought about it. We have to stop. Like I said, if we just stop paying bills and all that, and then think outside the box on that. That's one of the beginning of the self consciousness. Like you now you gaining your self conscious back, and you realize it because you gotta understand everything around you is set up for business. Everything around you. The only way you go get something free is if someone is giving you something free from the heart. Like if they're giving you something from the heart and you don't have to pay, but the majority 95% of the things on earth is for business. They not finna give you nothing, and they don't care what you going through or whatever. They don't care what type of situation you in. I have I have some people on here asking what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Project 2025, how they talking about how things supposed to change and all that, and I'm talking about how we gotta stop complying with a lot of this stuff. That's basically what I'm saying. So we gotta start thinking about these things. How can they put us as people in a situation, but we can't put them in those situations because they already have everything. They already have the money, the resources. They own banks. They own everything. Schools, churches. They got their hands in some of everything. The very things that we need to survive, they tamper with those things, and they turn it into what they want to turn it into. So that's what I'm talking about. And I'm just trying to get people to think about this. So that for everyone that's watching this video, beware of the changes. Like when these things come about, you see what I'm saying? Beware of these things. Like I said, if something don't sound right to you, don't comply with it. I'm not finna do nothing. I'm not finna be following trend. We not put down here to be following trend, doing things that they put in place. Why you think they had to make things law? Um, so that we had no choice but to do it. Why? That explains. Have to have licenses. We gotta have insurance, tag stickers, and all this type of stuff. And they made these things law and mandatory. So now we gotta get these things, and they turn it into a business, and they getting rich in the process. So you have to understand what is going on. If they didn't make these things law, wouldn't nobody do this? Like, wouldn't nobody be doing this stuff? So that was the whole point of them doing this. They sit down and they create these systems right in front of our face. Like I'm not gonna say right in front of our face, but they sit at the round table and they come up with these systems, and they what they do, they put them on us the people, and we have to do them. So it's just time for us to wake up. These people been in power. They've been in power for a long time, and it's just if we don't wake up now, I'm not talking about later. I'm talking about if we don't wake up now, it's gonna be it's gonna be too late. These people that been on top for the longest, and we didn't always been where we at for the longest. So it's just time for us to stop complying on work. That's why I don't get me wrong. I clean and I make and sell body oils. I do that stuff on the side because one thing about it, I realize that we submit ourselves to a system that we have to abide by their rules and regulations and all that type of stuff. But we need to start having something of our own. If you so for anyone that's watching this video, if you trying to start a little business or small or whatever it may be, I want to motivate you, and I believe in you and believe that you can do it. You can do anything that you put your mind to, but these people at the top, they try to implement these things on us the people, and we can't do nothing to them. So you have to understand how this go. Why you think laws and stuff like that was made? It was made to keep we the people in line, like in order. You see what I'm saying? So if that's why I said all you have to do is sit and think. Just sit and think. That's all you have to do. Get to yourself, whatever you have to do, but just think. I'm not I told y'all I don't pay water and light bills and all that for what? I'm not finna do that because I know one thing about it, I know God didn't put us down here to do that. But the ones at the top, they put the system in place for us to do it. But I'm not finna do that. You know why? Because I'm thinking outside the box. That's why they said think outside the box. That means think outside the false reality that you in. So if everyone that's watching this video, if y'all stop paying bills, they can't do nothing. You can't go to jail for not paying bills. You can't go to jail for thinking, for thinking for yourself. You can't go to jail for any of those things because you done woke up to what's going on. It ain't nothing but a system. That's all it is. If you think about it, it's nothing but a system. That's all it is. It's nothing more than that. And it's up to you whether you want to do it or not. But it's a system. It's a system set up. That's all it is. And the power companies and water companies and all this, these people is filthy rich off of the people. So y'all think about that. They filthy rich off of the people, and they found out a way to come up with a system that's gonna keep us going for the rest of our life, and a lot of people do it. So I'm trying to get y'all to think about these things. It's time to wake up. We going into 2025, and people still go walk around with veils over their face like they don't know whether they coming or going. So I'm saying this to get y'all to really wake up. you know I love you all as people, but we gotta stop giving them so much power because they already got enough power. So I'm just trying to get y'all to see this, but y'all just stay alert for the changes, for the they were saying for 2025. So y'all just stay alert and be aware for that, and just see what those changes are. But it's crazy how they come up with these things and they put them on us as people, and we have to do these things. That's not right, and they don't have the ones at the top don't have to do it. So just think about that. I just wanted to do this video because it was laid on my heart to do it, and I wanted to put this video out for anyone that needs to hear this. That needs to hear this important topic. But I didn't want to take up all y'all time. I just wanted to do this video and give y'all something to think about as people. Um, we have to stop downing one another, and we got to start helping each other. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you don't have charity and you don't have compassion for others, you don't have nothing. So you have to have those things for one another, and for y'all to be able to come up together and not separately, not separated or nothing like that. So I didn't want to get on here too long and take up too much of y'all time, but I just had to do this video and get this video out, and I hope it at least reach one person to think about these things. And I'm giving y'all something to think about. Um, just start using your head. Think about these things, and think about why they was put in place. So with that being said, I hope you all have a good rest of y'all Sunday. God bless you all, and you all take care.